Counting down to first pitch at Wrigley. We've got the Marlins and Cubs next. When you think of afternoon baseball, you think of one place, Wrigley Field in Chicago. That's just where we are for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Today we play Game 3 of this 4-game weekend series as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. With me, as always, are former big leaguers Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Soup, you've been at this for a long time now. What catches your eye when we look at a matchup like this?
Well, one guy who could make an impact here is Giovanni Soto. This guy was quite a find last year as he played a key role in the Cubs winning the NL Central. In the process, he became the first rookie catcher ever to start for the National League in the All-Star game. His future is as bright as just about anyone's in the game today.
All right, Dave, Hudd will join us shortly, but let's get to our majestic starting lineup as the visiting Florida Marlins will line up like this.
And Pudge Rodriguez may be winding up his career, but his bat is still lively. Don't overlook him.
They'll match up against a guy who racked up a career-high 17 wins for the Cubs in 2008, the former All-Star left-hander Ted Lilly. And behind him, there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs, led by 3-time Gold Glove Award winner Derek Lee over at first. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going. We are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
First pitch, 220.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon, 58 degrees here at first pitch. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time to retire Ramirez for the game's first out. Wes Helms will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. Now the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Taken there by Fontenot. Throws over to Lee, 2 down. And now Pudge will get his shot at it with 2 gone and the bases empty. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and one.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
Two and two now. Three and two now.
And you got the Big Thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. A look there at the starting lineup for Lou Pinilla's Cubs, and it's there on your screen.
And Milton Bradley's really turned things around the past few years. He's one to be reckoned with in this lineup.
And on the mound to face this lineup, there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Josh Johnson. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Bottom of the first coming up as the leadoff man Mike Fontenot steps in to get things started. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And Helms will just get to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, there you get a good look at the friendly confines. Wrigley Field, as I'm sure you know by now, depending on the wind off Lake Michigan, this ballpark can either be a haven or a nightmare for opposing pitchers. There you see the numbers, a deep 355 down the line in left, 368 to each of the power rallies, 400 out to dead central, and 353 to that right field foul pole. Aaron Miles will get his first shot at it here. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole and into left field for a one-out hit.
Well, this is the guy that likes to lean out and get this pitch up and away. Good swing there.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and we'll see how they want to attack Soriano here. And this goes right past Pudge, and that'll be a wild pitch. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Yeah, smart to be careful with this guy, especially with the base open.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, quit walking, guys, let's go.
dig in here. Ball one.
And here in the first, he's going to run into big trouble if he can't locate his pitches better than that.
Change up low, 2-0.
And these guys better hope his location clears itself up pretty soon.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And out of here! A 3-run home run by Milton Bradley. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
This was almost a highlight reel play as the center fielder was somehow able to get back in time, and he just missed pulling this one back.
Derek Lee will step in now as the National League's leading hitter coming in. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Ross is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
And the Cub fans will forever remember that area of the field. Luckily, none of them brought their gloves today.
Giovanni Soto will stand in for the first time here. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, it's been a high-stress inning on the mound. Now he's looking for a little help from the home plate umpire, but not finding it.
1-0 on the way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, and he just doesn't look like himself here in the first inning.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Woo! Straight challenge right there.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And boy, he seems just a little sluggish with that fastball here this inning.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 3-0. Dan Uggla leads things off now in the top half of the second. And Lilly gets ahead with a good curveball for strike 1.
And remember that he's already got a couple of homers in this series. He'd like a third one here.
And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard into left. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cody Ross will get his first cuts here. First pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
A little bit of a hitch in his swing that time. Good curveball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
And now they can shoot for the strikeout here, which would be a good comeback after the leadoff double.
Misses, ball two. Sliced down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A man at second with one down, and that'll bring forth the youngster Jeremy Hermida. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's the 1-0. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not nearly in time as the run scores easily. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Jorge Cantu will stand in. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And this pitching staff's done a pretty good job with him in the series.
One and one.
Trying to work him down in the zone. That's just where you need to keep that fastball.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. Jay Miller will stand in looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. And Lilly starts him with a fastball at strike one.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and Soto's tag will be applied too late. He's in there at home. Josh Johnson will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
And a good chance to really help himself out here early on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And if nobody's out, he'd be bunting here, but with one away, you don't gain a whole lot.
3 runs already home here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. First offering on the way. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
And this one may go back and forth all throughout as the RBI single here gives him the lead at 4-3.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in as the first baseman, Wes Helms. First pitch coming. Low for ball 1.
And now that these guys have turned this 3-run deficit into a lead, you wonder if they can add on further.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And this is hit well towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And here comes Pudge. He's ready now. The pitch. In there, strike 1.
And now you really need to go to damage control on the mound. Don't make this inning worse than it already is.
Swinging a high pop-up back behind the mound. Cedeno there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 4-3. Ronnie Cedeno will start things off in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch is bounced on the ground to Ramirez at short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, this is one you got to lay off as a batter because all you're going to do is drive it into the ground.
So Taguchi will take his cuts now. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
And Taguchi able to hold back. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. Ted Lilly steps in now. Good fastball out of Johnson there, and it's strike one.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
Now here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And it looks like maybe he just needed an inning to get settled in because he looks a lot stronger here in the second.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played two full. Florida's out in front, 4-3. Dan Uggla is ready to go here as we begin the third. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's driven in a lot of runs in this series already. 8 of them to be exact.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Boy, when you're a middle of the lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Lined into left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Cody Ross will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. and waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
And Doc Bryant's known for having a high strike zone, so sometimes you won't get that call at the knees.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Tries to hold up here, but did he do so in time? He went around, says Mike Marquez. It's strike one. Outside, 2-1.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
Keep the runner from scoring.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jeremy Hermida. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And he drove in a run his first time through. He could possibly do it again right here.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to have that normal pop on his fastball today.
Hermida awaits the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Fontenot. Throw to first gets Hermida as he's set down for the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. First pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. A run is in.
Man, that's 8 hits now in 2 2/3 innings. He's coming apart like a $39 suit out there. He'd better find his command and fast.
Jay Miller will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Lilly holds now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
And if these first few innings are any indication, this looks like it's going to be a bullpen game before all is said and done.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And you'd certainly like to get this guy because you'd love to have the pitcher leading off the fourth.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
And he's just gotten into one mess after another these first 3 innings. Very unlike him.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
And now that runner on first should be on the move here with 2 outs.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 5-3. Mike Fontenot makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. Aaron Miles will step in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
And he'll make you bring that fastball up a bit before he takes a whack at it.
Gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Miller, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Alfonso Soriano will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And, oh, you got to call that. That's right on the corner, but it's 1-0.
And that might be the kind of call you get when you're an all-star. That looked to catch a lot of the plate.
.0 on the way. Ball 2 now.
And this is the game within the game here. Do you keep pitching around him on 2-0 or come back at him with something?
Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
And he's lost the zone out there a little. He might still be stewing about that first pitch being called a ball.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
And he's saying, throw me another one of those.
Swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Hermida is back to the warning track, though, as he gloves it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here's the switch-hitting Milton Bradley. No. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0. Two and 0. Swinging a liner toward right center, and Bradley ought to be able to get extra bases on this one. So So 2 on with 2 away. And here comes Big Derek Lee. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Having trouble falling behind guys here in the early going.
And Lee will really be in the driver's seat now as the count goes to 3-1.
And a walk is not the worst thing that can happen here.
Giovanni Soto would be next. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 5-3. Josh Johnson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
And that right there is why he's giving up so many hits. He's got to keep that out of the middle.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Leadoff man gone, so they'll work against the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And that's what that 4-seamer will do. It has a tendency to really rise at the end.
And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
And a good off-speed pitch there and a fastball count.
Swing hard liner to left center. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. Wes Helms will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fouled back. Runner at first here, one man out. And they pitch out, but no movement from Ramirez.
And if you have confidence in your command, maybe pitch out again here.
And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. Fontenot ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Pudge Rodriguez will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. Line hard. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to Leo B in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Florida's out in front, 5-3. Ronnie Cedeno will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the 4th.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And don't know how you let that go, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Man, a nasty slider there. Could have very easily rung him up.
Here's the pitch. Late swing as this is laced down the line. And Helms will just get to the bag himself for the out. So one away here in the Chicago 4th. And on his way in, the right-handed hitting So Taguchi. Here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And this is what he wasn't doing in the first inning this afternoon. He's taking control of the at-bats now.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and a dive by Uggla, but it's by him for a base hit.
And here's a case where he's just getting a little too greedy on the mound, 0-2. Instead of putting something on the corners, he decides to gun for the strikeout, and it will wind up backfiring.
Ted Lilly will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll have to go to Uggla covering the bag at first as the sacrifice is a good one.
Trying to avoid the double play ball that could have ended the inning. When you don't have confidence in a pitcher swinging the bat, this becomes a very wise play.
Mike Fontenot will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a foul ball straight back. Pitch is low, but Pudge is able to hang with it there. But fortunately, no advance. Swing and a shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Aaron Miles will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he waits on a changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. And Hermida will camp under this one as he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Marlins lead it 5-4. Dan Ugla will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Dan Ugla.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1.
And you can't try and outthink him up there. Just find a good pitch and square it up.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Cody Ross will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Jeremy Hermida will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he goes down to get the fastball there, but I don't think he got all of it as this is out to deep center field. Taguchi is back though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down. Jorge Cantu will dig in here.
Jorge Cantu.
Too high, 1-0.
Yeah, and when guys start missing up late in the ball game, it can sometimes be a warning flag.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw on to Lee will take care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 5-4. Alfonso Soriano will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this is up and in, ball 1.
He's working at a 7-game hitting streak at the plate, but he's hitless thus far.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is swung on and bounced out to Ugla at second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So one away in the inning for Milton Bradley. Good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Miller will wait on it. 2 gone. So now 2 are gone in the inning for Derek Lee. This one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And he is really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And a good cut by Lee, but this is a routine ground ball for shortstop. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Florida's out in front, 5-4. And before the Marlins take their turn here in the 6th inning, let's take a moment to check their in-game box score through 5 innings. It's presented by Upper Deck. A move to the bullpen now is coming in. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Luis Vizcaíno. Jay Miller will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, he went halfway on the slider on the previous pitch. Why not see if he'll commit and go all the way here? Good eye.
Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Josh Johnson will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And he's going to lay one down here, and it looks like it'll be a good one. Only play will be to Fontenot covering the bag, and the sacrifice is a good one.
Great job there of doing what he can to help his own cause. Just keep that bat out in front of your field of vision, and he deadens that one in a good spot to get the job done.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Wes Helms will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And here's where we'll start seeing a heavy dose of that splitter. Good take there.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And he's digging his own hole in the mound now.
Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And he's obviously not trying to hit him there. He just let that one get away from him.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. First and second now, 1 man out. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Pudge Rodriguez will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now, 0-2.
What a pitch there.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And the good news is they have the bases loaded, but the bad news is this guy is a definite double play candidate.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking awfully erratic out there right now.
Fouled back. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Cody Ross will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Ooh, and he needed that one.
Swing and a bullet to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Jeremy Hermida will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
And Hermida hit a salami in his first Major League at-bat. He's got a shot for another one here.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And these guys have really scratched out their 7 runs. None have come via the long ball.
Now the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, and a good spot here to really open up this ball game in the middle innings.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Taguchi is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins lead this one 7-4. And before the Cubs take their swings here in the bottom of the 6th, let's see how they've fared thus far. It's our in-game box score. Giovanni Soto will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And now here in the 6th, down 3, you've got to get something cooking soon.
At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
Oh, that's a strike.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And they'd certainly take a walk here. Anything to get something started.
Now a ball hit high in the air over toward the right side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ronnie Cedeno will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And a good pitcher can't be afraid to run that fastball up and in like that.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to first, and Johnson looks for a quick inning. There are 2 gone. So Taguchi will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Come on! fouled straight back. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The Marlins on top, 7-4. New pitcher set to go now as they hand the ball off to right-hander Michael Wirtz. Jorge Cantu will stride in, grounded out his last time through. To the slider, and he takes strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, easy there on the swing. That's too high to go after.
Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
And one thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff guy and give the Marlins a base runner.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Might be his best pitch to hit in the whole at-bat.
Full count offering on its way. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jay Miller will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Whoa, he may not see one better than that.
1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Josh Johnson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Josh Johnson.
First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And I really thought they'd pinch hit for him here. I thought he'd be getting handshakes right about now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So they go down without a whimper here. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Florida's out in front, 7-4. Aramis Ramirez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th. Here comes Marlins skipper Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound, and we'll have a change forthcoming as that'll be all for Josh Johnson. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding in the second baseman, Mike Fontenot. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Maybe could have appealed that one. I don't know.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
Showing some patience off a new pitcher here in the 7th.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
And he was probably just taken till he got a strike there. Against a guy that just came in, not a bad idea.
And this will be grounded foul down the line at first. Fouled back. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Sign of a good leadoff hitter here, really working that count.
Full count pitch on its way. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Aaron Miles will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And that's a fair ball. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Not the way they wanted to get things started here with a slim lead in late innings. He's going to need to bear down now.
Alfonso Soriano will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Now, it can't be understated how important those two runners are out at second and third. This is a big at-bat.
And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Milton Bradley will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He waits, now the pitch. Hit hard but foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And a lot of times this is where he likes to elevate that fastball and try to get guys to chase.
Ball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead it 7-5. New pitcher set to take over, and you can't mention his name without mentioning his outstanding career as a college wide receiver as the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija gets the call. Hanley Ramirez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this guy's already been on base 3 times this afternoon. Got to try and keep him down.
Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Wes Helms digs in at the plate. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Pause, now the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Well, you had to figure this was just a matter of time. He decides he's running on the second pitch, and he's into second now with nobody out.
And that misses, 2-1.
And you can tell that the scouting report's been telling him to keep everything down here.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll come home with it. And not nearly in time as the run scores easily. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Pudge Rodriguez will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And that thing looked like it was still rising at the end.
Don't give up the run.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2.
And that's what you got to do when that thing's dipping like that. You got to hold it back.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little confidence.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not nearly in time as the run scores easily. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Dan Uggla will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And this is something we have not seen. He needs to attack a little harder here early in the count.
Hit hard toward first. Oh, and he can't hang on. And this is by Lee down the line, a fair ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Kevin Gregg is going to have his work cut out for him here. Cody Ross will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch to him, and that misses for ball 1.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
Around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Soriano is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. Jeremy Hermida will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first gets Hermida as he's set down for the second out. Jorge Cantu will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Jorge Cantu.
First pitch on the way, and that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hard hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins on top, 10-5. Derek Lear to lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Giovanni Soto will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And he's just 1 for 8 at the plate here in the series, so he needs to turn things around.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. In there, 2-2.
And sometimes mixing it up means going right back to the same pitch and the same location. Hitters often think you'll be trying something different.
And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make 1 away. Ronnie Cedeno will step in, a groundout victim his last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Ah, come on already.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Ramirez. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. 9th inning coming up. Florida's out in front, 10-5. Jay Miller will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. And a foul ball straight back. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. John Baker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Your attention, please. For the Marlins, number 21, John Baker.
Fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. There to play it is Soriano, and there's your first out. Hanley Ramirez, we'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
And he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's 4 hits in the game for him.
Wes Helms will bat now. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double.
2
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And now with 3, 4, and 5 coming up, he's really got to dance through the minefield now.
One-0 pitch now. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. A run is in. Pudge Rodriguez will step in. An RBI single this last time around. And here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and I think at this point, you just play this one out and try to come back with a clean slate tomorrow.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
On the ground down the first base line. Miles for 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Marlins lead this one 12-5. New pitcher set to go now. It's the young righty out of Texas A&M, Logan Kensing. So Taguchi will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And this is low, ball 1.
All in all, a pretty depressing night for these fans.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out toward center field. Oh, and he misses it. Ryan Terrio will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't get him to chase, it's 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And he's digging in for some extra velocity on those 2-strike pitches.
Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired. Mike Fontenot will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. There's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball one. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And Hermida will put this one away for out number 2. Aaron Miles will try again, 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Oh, boy, these guys have got to be saying, thank goodness this one's almost over.
2 out with the man at first. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one lacked a little bit of excitement here at the end, but all in all, Matt, this one kept our interest throughout.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Well, Matt, he really led the way in this one, a 4-hit game, and he was certainly one of the cogs in the machine here in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. For more, log on to MLB09.com. The Marlins win it 12-5. Post-game highlights from Wrigley are coming up next as we say so long from Chicago.